Lancelot looked about him, but he saw no Guinevere. The place where she had sat was now an empty chair that might have been the shadowy throne of an abandoned world, but for the living fragrance of a kiss that he remembered, and a living voice that hovered when he saw that she was gone. There was too much remembering while he felt upon his cheek the warm sound of her words. There was too much regret. There was too much remorse. Regret was there for what had gone, remorse for what had come. Yet there was time that had not wholly come. There was time enough between him and the night, as there were shoals enough, no doubt, that in the sea somewhere were not yet hidden by the drowning tide. "So there is here between me and the dark some twilight left," he said. He sighed and said again, "Time, tide, and twilight, and the dark, and then for me the light. But what for her? I do not think of anything but life that I may give to her by going now. And if I look into her eyes again, or feel her breath upon my face again, God knows if I may give so much as life, or if the durance of her loneliness would have it for the asking. What am I? What have I seen that I must leave behind so much of heaven and earth to burn itself away in whitened gold, until in time there shall be no more white and no more gold? I cannot think of such a time as that. I cannot, yet I must, for I am he that shall have hastened it and hurried on to dissolution all that wonderment, that envy of all women who have said she was a child of ice and ivory, and of all men save one. And who is he? Who is this Lancelot that has betrayed his king, and served him with a cankered honour? Who is this Lancelot that sees the light and waits now in the shadow for the dark? Who is this king, this Arthur, who believes that what has been and is will be forever, who has no eye for what he will not see, and will see nothing but what's passing here in Camelot, which is passing? Why are we here? What are we doing? Kings, queens, Camelots and Lancelots, and what is this dim world that I would leave, and cannot leave tonight, because a queen is in it, and a king has gone away to some place where there's hunting, Caerleon or Carlisle? Who is this queen, this pale witch-wonder of white fire and gold, this Guinevere that I brought back with me from Cameliard for Arthur, who knew then what Merlin told, as he forgets it now, and rides away from her, God watch the world, to some place where there's hunting? What are kings, and how much longer are there to be kings? When are the millions who are now like worms to know that kings are worms if they are worms? When are the women who make toys of men to know that they themselves are less than toys when time has laid upon their skins the touch of his all-shrivelling fingers? When are they to know that men must have an end of them when men have seen the light and left the world that I am leaving now? Yet here I am, and all because a king has gone a-hunting. Caerleon or Carlisle,